Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and welcome to the Central Oregon Sportsman Show 2026. This is a show that we've been going to for years, really enjoy going to it. There's so much to see, so many different specialty items. There's RVs, there's guided fishing and hunting trips, there's fishing and hunting and rafting and boating equipment. There's really a lot to see. With it being so much to see, we decided to change things up a little bit. And since this channel is mostly about RVing and camping and building our own RV and that kind of stuff, we decided to go through, do a little walk around and find our favorite motorhome, our favorite van conversion, our favorite fifth wheel, and our favorite large and small travel trailers. So we've put together a few trailer walkthroughs for you. Along with just an overview of the rest of the show. And, if you can make it, I would suggest it. It's a lot of fun, a lot of stuff to see. We got some really nice things, I think, for this next year. We got a new fishing reel for one of my ultralight rods. And there was a doormat there that is supposed to be really good. Microfiber technology seemed to work really well on the example they had there, and we bought one to try out in our RV. So we'll give you an update on that after we've used it for a little bit. But hope you enjoy, and hope you were able to attend if you're in the area. So if I ever had the money, I wouldn't mind trading in my 13-foot Smoker Craft little aluminum boat to something a little bit nicer like this. I love the walk-through window, the flat floors, the additional seating. I really like the idea of a cabin. Cover in the sun so you're not getting sunburned, and in the cold, rainy weather you got some shelter. Got lots of seating. Something like this would be really nice. But until I can figure out how to grow a tree that gives me some money, it's going to be a while. Show price $34,000. So we've deemed this one our favorite of the motorhomes so far of the show. It is a 2026 Thor Inception. Floor plan is a 38XL. It's 40 feet long. And that show price is on the show here in March of 2026. So let's get a tour.
So we'll start in the kitchen. I really like that it has burners front and back, but then it also has the induction. So it's kind of nice to have the options whether you're on propane or electric. It does have the convection microwave, so you're covered for cooking. I like that it doesn't have the regular full, what do you call those thingies?
Sink cover?
Yeah, the sink cover. Because those are really heavy. And for someone like me, this is so much easier. I would prefer a single bowl sink, or at least one that has the divider down so that you can do bigger pots and pans, but it's a big sink. Sink. Do you want me to open all the cabinets?
You don't have to open them all.
There is a lot of storage, and that is, not just room for a garbage can, they have a garbage can.
Ooh.
That's nice. So lots of storage, big fridge and freezer. I think that's bigger than what we have at home. Storage over here, and this is interesting because obviously you can't get to that when the slides in, but this door also goes in there, so you can still get to stuff as long as at least it's on this end.
Cool.
Fireplace, which I like. It had the dinette, and it's not a U-dinette, but it does have little cushions on the back so you could lounge there, but you can actually seat 4 people. Has the chairs.
The chairs are comfortable, The only thing we found is, even for me, I'm 5'11", if I sit down, my feet do not touch the floor.
I look like a little kid. I feel like a little kid.
You're about the size of a little kid.
Yeah. So the TV's over there, which actually is a nice placement because it's not in the middle of anything else. It's not blocking a window, it's not blocking part of the dinette, and it's not sitting right in front of the sink. So it's actually out of the way. So that if you're not excited about TV, you could just ignore it. And if you want to watch the TV, it's right here across from the theater seating. So that's cool. I like the bunk up here has windows on both sides. And that looks like that opens up to make a front windshield. So you would get a lot of light up there. Plus lots of space. I have no idea what the rating is on the bunk, and I don't know where to find that. But I don't see it anywhere.
We'll add it to the video if we find it.
Oh, right there? Nope. Ladder capacity is 250 pounds.
And you come back here, and it's a bunk room.
Oh.
So you've got two bunks. Both have their own window. They both have their own outlets.
And USB.
Looks like USB, cable, and regular outlets. And then right across.
They also have the bar across there. If you didn't want bunks, you can take it out, and it's already set up for a closet.
It is set up for a closet if you do that. And then a half bath right across from the bunks. And then the master.
So in the master, you do have a bendy bed so that it will fit when you bring the slide in. It has on the side little tiny cubby. I mean, they are tiny, but it's nice that they actually have something there for the space.
Very tiny cubby.
And a little phone charger. So they do have stackable washer and dryer. And space. Plus the door down there, you do have a television.
And I'm betting that television pops open.
Oh, I bet it does. I'm not going to try it.
Okay.
I bet it pulls up.
Because there's a lot of storage space below that. And then way in the back here.
We have the bathroom. You have the shower, which is not super tall, but it's good size. Like, not huge, but I think it's decent size.
Yeah. It's got a glass door.
And you actually have less space. And I'm assuming this would probably adjust. There we go. That would make it seem taller.
Yeah.
So I think someone like less than 6 feet would probably be okay. So you have space up here, which is far enough above the toilet no one's going to whack their head on it. Toilet paper holder, which is nice. Plenty of room under there for waste can or other storage, and then you have the drawers. I think that's just an access panel. And oh, that's actually a pretty deep medicine cabinet.
Yeah, it is.
And you have counter space and a sink big enough to wash your hands in.
My bathroom gripe is I wish they would have done clear glass on the window and not the fogged glass.
Yes, I agree.
But overall, it's a pretty cool layout.
I think the only thing I really wish they had done different for sure is I don't like the dark wood. They have the lighter color here, which they used in the bedroom and the bathroom. And I think if they did that for all of it, it would look so much lighter in here.
Yes.
I wouldn't even mind if it had just the little bit of accent trim that was darker, but like the whole cabinet for this and the whole cabinet over there, if they were lighter, it would just lighten it up so much more. But I really like this. It's really cool for, you know, $300,000.
What do you mean, $285,000, not
Okay.
$300,000?
If you have spare $285,000 and you're looking for a motorhome, I think this would be a great one.
Yes, it would. So this is the Cloudchaser Lounge. Huh, looks like you got a drop-down table there. Come up in here, you got a couch. Oh, we got to show you the storage area.
Okay, this is cool. There is tons of storage down here. These cabinets, I mean, this one has the water heater and one of these is batteries. But there's lots of storage, and they have little strip lights up here too.
Really?
I'm not sure how you turn them on. I haven't figured that out yet. But there's a strip here, and there's a strip there, and I'm guessing at the end. So we'd have it lit up. And the floor is the kind of like the stuff you'd have in a boat or something.
Huh.
So it would have some grip to it, but also I think it's going to clean really easy. I feel like that would sweep out really nicely.
And you got a full bed. I didn't bring my tape measure, so I can't measure it, but it's a fixed bed, which I like, with some storage bins above that. Decent size, decent depth. You probably want out, huh? And the white countertop is going to kind of put some glare on the camera, but
okay,
decent sized kitchen counter.
Lots of counter space. I don't like this type of thingy because they're heavy, but it's got a good size sink. It's deep enough and it's good enough size you could actually wash stuff in it. So that's cool. And then there is an induction cooktop down here. And then here, this pulls out to make your steps to go up to the bed. But it also has storage in here, so it's not like it's wasted space.
And we also have a little microwave, and I mean little. It is tiny.
It is tiny. And the fridge and freezer is tiny. It's just got one of the little inside freezer thingies. I mean, for an inside freezer thing, it's a decent sized one, but it's still pretty little.
Well, it's nice they left open countertop on the top of it.
It is. So, bathroom. I don't like how dark it is. It is a wet bath, but it has a composting toilet that is removable, so you could take it out when you're taking a shower. And I think if you're going to do a wet bath, having a removable toilet would be the way to do it.
Yes.
There's storage up there. Storage under the seats. The seats are a little tall, you know, for
short
with short legs. And it would be, you kind of have to be short to sit here, so they should have made it shorter, and then so a taller person could sit here.
My guess is these chairs probably spin around.
Yeah, I would guess so. I don't know for sure, but I would guess it.
Pretty nice layout, though.
So mostly, I really like this. I don't like how dark the bathroom is, but that's about it. Otherwise, it's pretty cool. You just whacked your head, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
So did you already get the model number?
It just did.
Oh, okay. It is 29 feet long. Dry weight is 7,500 pounds. And the sale price on it today is $57,000.
Okay.
So, as you walk in, you have the dining room, living room, kitchen area. Mostly, I really love this. I love the fact that they do have the wood, but it's not dark. So it's not white. If somebody doesn't like white, it has some color to it, but it's not super dark, so it doesn't make it seem like a cave in here. You have your stovetop, your microwave. I forgot that you can see. Convection microwave. Figured it was. A nice big sink. Huge storage space under there. Like that's the spaces we have at home under our sink. You have drawers in the kitchen. Which I assume you would use that for like pantry, but you have this enormous window. This would be so nice, and you have counter space. So this is really cool. I would not be able to reach these, but there is a lot of storage up there. Okay.
Careful.
They're not soft close, by the way. I hate the television because we don't watch TV, and it's really stupid to have a gigantic television.
When we've walked in here and looked at this, our thought of to make this trailer perfect is go to a smaller TV, put it on a televator so you can put it down and have a nice big back window.
That would be fantastic because you still have a fireplace, you still have storage, Then you'd still have a view, but you'd have the TV if you wanted it. Storage up there, fridge and freezer over here.
Big fridge and freezer.
Yes. You have your dinette. Again, nice big windows so you can see all the way around, and they actually open so you could get airflow. You have your theater seating so that if you wanted to watch the gigantic television, you could. Again, nice window right there. As you come in, you have this little corner unit. So you could put some storage up there. A little bit down here too. I feel like that's a spot where you'd end up throwing keys and hats and dog leashes and everything, and it would probably look cluttered, so you'd probably have to do a little bin or something there. Steps up, and the bathroom is, I feel like this is a basic trailer, but I feel like it's got, it's got a towel bar, it's got a good sized shower.
Medicine cabinet.
There's a little bit of counter space. It's like a nice layout.
Yeah. The shower's actually decent size. It says 30 by 40. I think the toilet is well placed. So you got plenty of room around it.
It is porcelain.
So you do have a floor vent.
Yes.
We're not fans of floor vents.
Especially right by a toilet.
Especially with all the people that travel with pets.
Yes.
Anyway,
you do have a walk-around bed. I'm guessing it's a queen bed. It does not look like it'd be big enough for a king-size bed.
I think it's the Olympic queen because it looks wider than 60 inches to me.
That makes sense. So you have the storage up front here. It's not hanging because there's a closet over there for hanging storage. So you have lots of storage actually here and a little cubby. It is kind of a bummer they don't do the behind cubby, but you do at least have an outlet there. A USB charger, and it has a front windshield, so you get all this light. Windows on both sides that open. Awesome window coverage. And that, so you have plenty of light, plenty of airflow. You do have, of course, your air conditioner and stuff. And back here in the corner, there is a wardrobe cabinet with two nice big drawers underneath. And it is truly a walk-around bed. There's no like ankle breaker thing over here to step on and step off, and it's not like in our pod it was walk around, but the storage thing came out so far that you can only walk up about this far. This one you can actually walk up, so that's nice. There is storage under the bed. It's one of those like open cave thingies that I assume you put bins in or something. I didn't check to see if there is drawers down there. Oh, there's this too. Okay, so you have just open cave down there for bins, and then you have this. I don't know what you would put there. I don't know either. I mean, it's the sort of thing that for dinettes that have extra chairs or something, if you had folding chairs, they would be a nice spot to put them. Anyway, I think it's a nice layout. I think it's a very nice layout, and it would be like a perfect layout had they put in a rear window and put a televator in. Yeah, and it's not super long, it's not super heavy. As far as fifth wheels go, I guess it's not super expensive. Pretty good job, Keystone. I'm a fan. I don't have anything that says how long this one is, but it's big. This is a long trailer. Sale price on this is $65,000. So, start back here in the kitchen. I love this kitchen. There is counter space. You have a good sink. You have windows on both sides. The windows open, so you have good airflow. I don't like that this is right up next to this. That's kind of a bummer. You do have the microwave up here. That looks regular, not a convection, but you do have an oven there. You have your fridge and freezer. Is it open on? No, just one side. Good size fridge and freezer. Storage up here. That goes all the way back to the corner. And myself personally, I think these floating shelves look really cool,
But in a trailer where you're driving down the road, I'm not sure how useful they are, but they do look nice.
I was going to say, though, if you're going to have them, I like the fact that you have small ones here,
Yes.
because you could permanently attach a cute little potted plant thingy.
Right.
Or you might have something you want to display that you would just put out when you're settled somewhere. It's not like if you leave it empty all the time, you're not wasting tons of space.
Right.
So that is nice. You do have some space down there. I mean, you'd have to have a really short garbage can. It's a bummer they didn't leave one side open for that. Then you have drawers. So the kitchen's really nice. Pantry. Lots of pantry space.
A whole lot of pantry space.
So then dinettes, you have chairs, you have a shelf thingy, not shelf thingy, a seat thingy.
An ottoman.
Ottoman, yes. Movable ottoman and not very comfortable seating. I imagine the chairs would be better. I love the fact that the windows are big, but they don't open. Personally, I hate windows that don't open. Every window should open. You do have at least the little ones, so you'd still get some cross breeze, just not nearly as much. It is nice that they have the little eating bar here. So you could, I mean, I have to say, I don't know why you would need the eating bar and the dinette.
Entertaining.
Entertaining. 'Cause, yes,
Just something we don't do much of.
true. I mean, I guess this would be nice because you could get something to eat really quick, or someone could sit here talking to the person who's making food in the kitchen, but you also have a table so you can do a puzzle, because that's important.
Oh, that's very
Or
important.
lay out your quote project. Okay, so you have, again, giant TV. Put it on a televator, do a window. Much better. Fireplace, which is nice. There's storage. Down below too. You have your theater seating. You got a armrest thing.
Armrest thing.
I have to say this is much more comfortable. It's still too tall, but this feels like buttery soft. Yes, arm wrestle. You have a little couch. Which
Can you
is-
show that armrest again?
No.
Okay.
Trifold sofa, so you'd have, I mean, if you're going to be entertaining, you have a spot for your guests to sleep. Storage way up there. Another little window.
Nice little coat hooks right by the door.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah, that would be cool. And then coming down the hall, you have your bathroom. Basic but decent bathroom.
Got your mirror. Decent sized sink. Cabinets below that. Decent sized shower. Got some simple hooks. Would be nice if they would have put a linen cabinet in here. And then your toilet placement. Looks decent. Looks like there's enough room.
And the bedroom's kind of a holy cow. Because, I mean, you have the bed, but you have a fireplace plus drawers. You have a little desk with a little mirror. You have a window that opens. You have closet space up here. Quite a bit of closet space. All this hanging stuff, and then shelves in the back and shelves on the side.
And all the storage up above.
Oh, I didn't even notice that because I'm short. All of that storage up there. And then you also have a closet over there.
There's the bed. Oh, it's got a little bit of storage underneath, huh?
Yes, it does.
All right, then we can switch spots and
Okay.
you can go off the closet here.
And then you have the closet over there, which is set up so you could do washer dryer.
The two shelves are screwed in, but just a few screws, you could have those out and you could put a stackable in here.
And it's nice because a lot of them that do have washer and dryer prep, if you do that, you lose your closet. This one, you'd still have a closet.
Yeah, it's a very large closet.
So you could have washer, dryer, and closet, and desk, and...
And 3 wonderful windows around the bed.
Yes, which actually open.
Yes.
And you have storage up above. Cute little lights. So, this is cool. I mean, I don't want a giant, huge trailer. But if I was going to get a giant, huge trailer, I like this one. It's pretty neat. Grab this top right corner. It'll give you the option to leave it hidden. I think some little kids left their fire hazard
Oh no.
That's kind of sad. Okay, so this one is bunkhouse. This one's kind of cool. It does have an east-west bed, which some people don't like. It does have a little hanging storage and drawer. And it does have a little cubby behind. So that would be nice for one person. And of course it does have the front windshield and has a window that opens up there, which is nice. Storage up above, and they actually have doors on it, so it's not just open, which I like.
And nice light wood tone.
Yes. It does have storage down here.
Kind of looks like, open those up, because I saw a little piece in there, so that might not have much. Nope.
Not much.
That's not much.
But at least they give you access to what is there. With this open space here, you have plenty of room to put a garbage can, which is really nice. I don't know, I'm not sure what else you could do with that space. It just kind of feels like you should be able to do something else. But TV up there, again, it's basically out of the way, so that's kind of nice. I do like that they have the counter extension for the kitchen. You have a decent size or good size sink. I don't like the black. Again, the green wood is kind of nice because even though it's dark, it's not just the almost black or black. Yeah.
Well, it's different. I mean, how often do you see green stained wood?
Well,
I mean,
it's not as dark as the other stuff. It has
it matches the decor too.
Yeah, it has some warmth to it. Storage up there. That is a big sink. They actually could have made a smaller sink and had more counter space and still had a good size sink. But it is nice that they give you a spot to put the cover that makes a backsplash for your stove. Window that opens. Storage under there, again divided. Nice for pots and pans. Not good for garbage can, but you have space over there for garbage can, so it doesn't matter. I do like the eating bar here with the gigantic window that opens.
Yes.
That would be so lovely.
So we got hydraulic arms on it to help hold it open. Wow. Mm-hmm. We're not going to open right now. It is very windy out here. And there is storage underneath the eating bar.
So this is a bunkhouse, so you have the bunks. Each of the bunks does have a window. I see USB there.
Yeah, that's all that's up here is USB.
This one has a light and USB as well. So no regular outlets, but they do have lights, they do have windows.
That moves up. I think they both fold up.
Yes, they do. Okay.
Well, at least the top one does.
Yeah, at least the top one. I'm going to move this for a second.
Swivel the table around.
Swivel this. I kind of feel like that's in the way.
Well, it comes off.
Yeah, but I don't know why they have it.
I think for that lower bunk. That one's solid.
That one's solid.
Okay.
I don't know. That's kind of annoying. So your bathroom is back here. Oh, there is a pantry also. It's just, it should have put a shelf in there.
Yeah. I don't think we opened the fridge freezer.
No, I don't think I did.
It looks like a 12-volt compressor. And it's good size. Very good size.
So with the bunks there, that does make your bathroom a little bit smaller because it doesn't go all the way to there. So you don't have the storage you'd have otherwise, but you do have that down there. You do have a bit of storage in here. They did give you a medicine cabinet. Which doesn't open. Oh. It's got a bungee thing. It's an interesting way to lock it. And then showers, decent size. We do have surround for it. So it's definitely not a big bathroom, but it is big enough.
But you know, it's a dry bath.
Yeah, it is a dry bath.
Decent sized shower. I mean, for a
bunkhouse.
Bunkhouse.
I mean, because this isn't, I don't know how long it is, but it's the Nobo 18.7, so it's not huge.
No.
So I feel like this would be something a small family could tow with a reasonable sized vehicle.
And I mean, this is a no slide trailer. Yet if I move back here, so you can see there is actually, with it having an eating bar instead of a regular dinette, there is actually a lot of floor space in here.
Yeah, because someone could be easily working here, and there's room for people to get by to either go
Yeah.
to the bathroom or the bunks, or even have one of the chairs out there locked in there. I'm not going to pull them out, but I mean, if you have the chair out, you could still get around.
Yes.
Here. So, and I feel like this eating bar is, you know, it's not like this big. So
Right.
you actually have room. You could do a small puzzle on here. You could actually work on here. You could eat on here. It's sufficient. So.
And I mean, if you did use this bed like what we do and have a corner pillow and use it as a lounge, it really gives you a lot of seating options and room. I'm impressed.
I like it. This is cool. We're finding all kinds of good trailers.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. A while ago, I made my cute little sewing kits to take with me so that I would have scissors and thread and thimble and everything. And this one that I'd made, I tried a different format with it, which I thought was going to be brilliant, and then it drove me crazy, so much so that I took it apart. As you can see, there's some pieces that I cut apart. But I love how the outside looks. Some things are easier to just start over and redo from the beginning, and I would have done it with this one, except for that I really liked having the little sunflower fabric on the inside of the big sunflower fabric, and this was it. That was all I had of it. So having taken the pieces apart, I decided I was going to figure out a way to make it still work so I could still use it, because it seemed too cute to just throw in the towel and throw it away. So I've done this side. I made myself a little pocket. I appliqued it in. As you can see, I cut this on this side as well, but I didn't want to have to take out the snap and redo it, and so I left a little bit of the end, and I've tucked that in there, and then I've appliqued over that as well. So I have my little pocket here that I can still put stuff in. Now, because sometimes things, once they start going wrong, just never seem to go right, I got that all done, which was not easy, by the way. And I went to snap it and realized that I put it upside down from how I intended, because I wanted the zip up at the top, not at the bottom. Not that it's a big deal, and I'm not going to redo it. It was too difficult to do to make it worth redoing. But I have that done. Now on this side, I have to figure out what I'm going to do. I do want to use my felt so that I have a needle, a spot for needles. I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to attach this, but I do want to get some sort of pocket over here. I don't know that I'll get the mesh on it. I think I would like to do a zipper over here, which is going to be really tricky with the snap in there. And then maybe have it end with this being stitched close to the middle. I don't know. Anyway, I did get this part done incorrectly for how I intended, but it's done. And now I have to figure out how to do this part. I'm right now just unstitching this. Probably going to cut off this back piece and then figuring out, I might see if I can insert a zipper in here. Anyway, this is what I'm working on today. Okay, I have gotten this patch together. It's definitely not perfect. I did insert a zipper. I have a seam here to make this piece of fabric big enough. And I need to still stitch this down. Again, it's not exactly what I would have wanted were I starting from scratch, but it will be usable. And that's what I need.